7:02. I'm not really sure if my son's gonna show up today, because she might still being sad about what happened in her home. They just had like this lost. So I'm gonna wait 10 minutes, and if she doesn't show up, I will record what will be the next class, but it won't be the next class, because the next class will be, I'm gonna do the class I already record with her. I'm gonna do it with her again, because I feel it's a really good topic. And if I record the next class, like it the same, I'm gonna do that class with her. So it depends. Also, I had some activities planned today, and let's take in consideration that these ones are speaking sessions, and you guys cannot blame it on me. It's not my fault that somebody died in her family and she cannot show up, and it's not my fault that I just have two students. When the first one, that her name is Valentina or Valeria, if I'm not wrong, Valentina Diaz Rodriguez. She didn't respond any of the emails, any of the Teams messages, or through the institutional email. She didn't respond any yet. I don't know really what's going on with her or what happened, but she didn't show up to any of the class until the moment, and didn't communicate with me, didn't respond any of the message I sent that to her. And my other student, she's dealing with like a loss, how I say it. So it's not like because my classes are not being prepared. It's not because they're not showing up. Not because my classes are not being prepared, or the classes are being boring, or are being bad. Because if you can go back to the other recordings, um, they she expressed that the class are being really nice and good, and um, um, like, yeah, like nice classes, right? So I do gonna wait at least 15 minutes to see if maybe she show up, and if she doesn't, I will keep going with the recording. Gonna be a lot of pauses, way more pauses, like the more than the last class, cause I will take the, like, in this class she must like give me the activity I leave 2 classes ago, and she didn't finish it. She will finish it. That would take between 20-30 minutes. I can't explain the class again because I already explained it the last video. But if she show up, like the idea was like explain the class to her, and because I didn't finish with the other group, the idea was like trying to go a little faster with her so she can catch up. But well, we'll see how this goes. Either way, I'm here, I'm prepared. I had my activities to do the class with her. Um, but it's the same as the other class. So, well, I'm so sorry. I hope this video is a good evidence and you guys valid this to me, because it's not my fault. I just have two students assigned to this class. This is the only schedule I have available to do these classes. I cannot, at least the class could be after 9 p.m. or way earlier, like at 5 a.m. And it's not the case, right? Well, I'm just here waiting. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna turn my camera off, my microphone off. That doesn't mean I'm not here. I'm here. I'm just waiting, okay? Okay, well, I'm back. Hi. It's 8:20, it's 7:23. What I'm telling you, I don't think the student gonna show up, so I'm gonna do a little summarize about what it's supposed to happen today. And I'm so sorry. Like, it's not my fault. I am here, I'm prepared. I had all these activities I expected to do with my student. Like, I don't want to come here and improvise, make an improvisation about another class, because what I'm gonna do, you know what I mean? The idea today was go back in the lesson plan we had that I explained the last video, just because it's a requirement. I do gonna explain it today, and today I'm gonna contact my um, tutor and the class director. But the first, I do wanna show you guys. I'm gonna share my screen. So he's in the video that I did send the messages to Valentina. I sent the invitation for this class the day Sunday. There is a link for connecting here. Valentina Diaz Rodriguez, she never showed up to the classes, no, until the moment. And Anna, she is going through stuff, so Joe, I did tell her it's totally fine. There is the link for the class here. So, well, she is not able to make it, and I did say that's fine. I hope she can connect the next classes, but I can force them, right? I have my presentation here. It's the same presentation I recorded last time. So what is supposed to happen today? I will do my Flippity, a MATLAB with a MATLib with her, so I can show her the activity, how this works and everything. And today, suppose we're gonna go through the whole explanation again about this. That is the same as the last video, but today it's supposed, okay, I'm gonna cover that class, so I will explain her about it. With my other group, we end up in here. This lesson plan was a little longer than I expected. I'm still correcting that. And we gonna do these activities with the other group today. So this is what it's supposed to happen today, right? I did explain this in the other video, but we didn't have time with the other group to go through it because these are speaking sessions, right? So I don't gonna take my students and be like, go, you need to finish this, you need to finish activity in 2 minutes because it's 10 minutes what we have and that's it. No, I don't like to run and I don't like to rush my students. They have their own pace of learning, and I don't want to make my class like like to become convicted, to a time, a specific timings when I know and I wish I can go through my whole work plan this class, but I don't want to do mediocre work. I want to do a really good job, and I don't want to just rush my students to go through all the topics and that they at the end of the classes they didn't understand, they felt pressure and they hate my classes. That's not my objective. My objective here is to create these classes that been enjoyable and fun and funny, that they laugh, that they like it, and also that they learn, legit learn. Because I want that they feel that they improve the knowledge they already had before, but also that they learn new things or clarify some ideas, right? That's why I'm not rushing them. That's why I'm not like, go, go, go. And also because these are speaking sessions. So if I spend 30 minutes talking with my students and they want to talk, I don't want to be like, hey, oh, just be quiet because we need to do this activity. No, that doesn't make no sense, right? So I hope you guys are tracking and are understanding what I'm saying, and I hope you can be in my shoes. I understand, right? Like I have to follow and try to do my best, and that's what I'm doing. Uh, okay, so this it's supposed to be what we're gonna do today in the class. Um, I'm gonna pause the video here because, well, I already explained you what it's supposed to happen in the class, but also I had the instruction that the video have to last at least hour and 40 minutes, and it's kind of hard just to stand up here and talk by myself for hour and 40 minutes when it's a speaking class. So I do gonna pause the video at least 20 minutes and I be back. You can like go to the next part that you see my face. Why I'm doing this? Because the video have to be long, at least hour and 40 minutes, even if the students are not here. Um, so I feel I already explained you why my students didn't show up. You guys cannot blame it on me. I was prepared. I had my lesson plans prepared every class. I send the invitations personally, like to their direct message in Teams. And I don't have more than two students for this class, so um, what I should do, what I could do, I am gonna talk with my tutor today. I'm gonna ask her about this, and let's just hope this don't happen again because it's out of my hands. Like I'm ready here to do the class. I'm gonna little repeat what it's supposed to happen today. I know this is gonna sound like, oh, she's repeating and repeating. It's just like I don't know what else to say. It's hour and 40 minutes. I don't want to have a bad grade just because I didn't have students. I am ready here. I have all these ideas of how my class is supposed to go today. It's supposed to be like, hello, Anna, how you doing? Assuming, of course, Valentina, as always, didn't show up because doesn't show up because, well, she didn't even connect to the first class yet. So I'm always just waiting for Anna. Anna is being such amazing student. She's always in time. She's always super participative, super engaging in these classes. She's doing amazing. She's doing her best, but right now she's passing by like her dog's death, and it's like the 13-year-old dog for the whole life in their house. Like, uh, personally, okay, let's do this video as more like us personally. Personally, I believe a dog is a family member. So if my student, that is she, comes to me and tell me my dog, my 13 years old dog, when she is 20 something, like 22 or 21, I think so, just die, and I'm so sad that I can't show up because I cannot do a great job. I don't want to be the kind of teacher because the UNAD didn't form me, Maria del Mar Guzman Montoya, as a teacher to not have empathy with that student, to let her grieve, like process these hard feelings, right? It's okay. Leaving that clarifying that it's not my fault, is something is about my hands. I just have two students expecting to connect. One student never respond and never say uh, anything. She never show up in the classes, never reach to me. uh, it's out my hands. Like, it's not my fault. I did send it to her, the invitations every week still. And my other students is passing by this really hard and sad situation. So either way, if you want to see how the class is supposed to go, you can see in my group B. My group B have like the whole class until here, until here. We finish with it all the explanation. And today what I have planned with them is like finish these that are like the legit activities when they're gonna practice what we did, like the produce part, right? We're gonna have a little discussion. I have this kind of funny and discussion, and I bet it's gonna be interesting because I have like a really spiritual a student, and I have another student that is more like mystic. I have the feeling, like that. Um, like all that topics about like energies and spirits and that stuff. So we'll see. We're gonna talk about Halloween more than to review or something. Any topic is just for I wanna hear them talk. I wanna like, okay, let's see how you guys do about expressing your ideas about this. Like, could be a controversial topic. It's not super controversial, don't freak out. It's about Halloween. What do you guys believe and think about Halloween? Do you celebrate Halloween? Did you used to celebrate Halloween? um and then I'm gonna tell them and talk to them a little bit about how is Halloween here in United States, because it's crazy. It's a boom. So yeah, I want to share that. Talk with them if they have any kind of Halloween um plans. And then, I told you, Sorry about that. And then we will do like the Flippity, the Madlib. We're gonna do another one, a different one. And then we're gonna do this activity. I already explained it in the last video, the same video here that she didn't show up. And then we're gonna do this activity, and then we're gonna do this activity. And while I'm reviewing this activity with Nota, they will do this activity. And, oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And I hope, well, you guys can see it in the next link with my group B. Because I have 4 students there. So if like one student doesn't show up, I'm still having 3. Even if like I can have 3 students to not show up and still having 1 student and still being able to do the class. So it's kind of hard when you just have 2 students, 1 student never show up ever, and the other student had an emergency, right? Like, I hope you guys are understanding me. Like, it's not my fault. I am here. I'm ready to do the class. I can just keep showing you lesson plans. Also, I am going to show you the other lesson plan I have ready because I don't want that you also think like, oh, she just decided to go in front the camera and improvise because she wasn't ready. I am ready. I have an other like legit activities for this class just in case we have time, but we never have extra time that are not in the lesson plan because are my like plans B for saying it in that way. And also I have this class today prepared. It's not for today. It's supposed to be the next class after we finish abilities and possibilities. But I don't think we're gonna talk it like we're gonna do this class today. So I am just showing you because I don't want that the person that is watching this recording, just think like a student didn't show up to her class because she is being an awful teacher, boring classes, not ready. It's my responsibility, it's my fault. Like they didn't want. No, I'm washing my hands. My students enjoy my class because I always confirm with them if they like the class, if they have any kind of suggestion. And if you go to the other videos and watch them, yeah, I am not explaining the class because I can't. Like, my class for today will be, especially for this person in this session, will be like, because she didn't show up the last class in Tuesday, the idea was like doing this whole explanation again and trying to catch up with these activities, right? But she didn't show. And I explain it step by step by step, activity by activity by activity in the other video. If you go to the last video, or if you remember it is the same person, um, I explain slide by slide, activity by activity, but I can't keep just like going explaining these lessons plans because this is not for this class, it's for next class. That means I will be like ahead in these videos for 3 classes in my head. That doesn't make too much sense. I'm so sorry. And then yeah, for this class, because I bet if she shop, because a fun fact for this student specifically, mm, because it's just she and me, she talks a lot. So she's been practicing a lot of speaking. I been engaging her to just speak, talk, right? Because it's a speaking class. So, well, I'm just gonna show you this like really fast because I am gonna do these classes. I have these classes prepared. I feel they are like really good topics, and I'm not gonna just jump them. So as soon as my student come back, I will see my abilities and possibilities class with her again. It's the first time for her. It might be like the fourth time for you that are checking these videos. To watch in the same class. I'm so sorry. I am really sorry. It's not my fault that nobody showed up to my class today. Again. Okay? But just in case in your mind is like, oh, but she wasn't ready. So again, I'm clarifying. She wasn't ready. I was ready. I have my my lesson plan, my other lesson plan. I have another emergency lesson plan just in case we're going through. It might not be like in a presentation like this, but I have it ready. I have the activities ready and the Word document ready. Not just like in the presentations yet, because that will be the lesson plan for next Thursday. Maybe next Tuesday, not this one that is coming, the next one. Because I did create these lesson plans a little long. So, and I just told you, what I just explained you, I'm not rushing my students. If they need more time, I will give them more time. If they need more time, I will give them more time. I can't just rush them in their process, right? So, well, will we finish this abilities and possibilities class today? And for next Tuesday, um, we will start with this. Probably I will do like a class is as in prácticas mediadas por TIC. I have this lesson plan that is the extra lesson plan I was telling you I have ready. I might implement that in the next class because it's shorter, but we'll see. I'm still like trying to decide in what moment will be perfect, like much good, and don't be like, this doesn't make sense, right? So I have the topic discussing facts and real possibilities with zero and first conditional. And then we're going to have a little review because I love little reviews. I have the activity for daily routine. We're going to review simple present, vocabulary. We're going to review no, adverbs, adverbs of frequency. Sorry. Then simple present, they have to put this in order. Then I have this video for reviewing the future with Will. At this point, we didn't watch Future yet, so but I know they must know already this, right? Because it's a group B1 and this is like a topic for like A1, A2 structure, right? Basics. So we're gonna do like a little activity just to review, right? A little video for like review and remember everything about it. Then we're gonna have a little activity here in Warble. Here in Warble. And then we're gonna do this other activity I found about the conditional, the modal verb can, could, and may. Okay. After we finish the review, we're gonna see, like, I'm gonna clarify what is a fact, then what is a real possibility, what is conditional zero, what is conditional first, and then we're gonna practice a little bit. So, have these flashcards, right? And they have to identify this fierce or zero conditional. It's just to identify, right? And then let's see. I will do this game. This game, I will spin the wheel. If it rains in the morning, and then they have to complete it with the zero or first conditional, depends how they feel like. And after that will be thanks. Like I try to do this class shorter as the other ones because every single lesson plan I have to cut it in half and then do it into classes. So try to do this one like more little, smaller, shorter. Cheese, shorter. But yeah, and like I've been here talking like for an hour, and this is a speaking class. I feel so weird. I feel it's so random, right? Like just me talking here by myself. I am feeling really sad, really, really, really sad because it's not my fault. It's something that get out my hands right now, right? Actually, I'm gonna redact the message right now to my tutor. Well, I'm doing here. I'm gonna turn the camera off and the microphone off at least 30 more minutes because, well, the video. I don't know what else to say. I, I could just do this whole class with you guys and do all the activities, but this is not what it's supposed to be, like what we're supposed to do today, right? So what we're supposed to do today is this. We will suppose, okay, I'm gonna do the activities right here. So also you can say like, oh, it's not in the video. So for the MATLAB, we're supposed to do a name, right? So here we can put Claudia, Pedro, could, we can put carrots, we can put rice, we can put funny, is an adjective, Korean food, Korean soup. Ingredient, green onion. Ingredient, pepper. Number, 2013. Adjective, small. Adjective, beautiful. Drink OJ. No, okay. Orange juice. Right? And show my story. And then when my son will read it, right? Claudia and Pedro were hungry. They cooked carrots and rice because they wanted to make funny Korean soup. They put them in a pan on the stove. Then they add green onions and pepper and cook them for 13 minutes. They ate their food on a small plate with a glass of beautiful OJ, orange juice. That's it. After doing that, the idea is that we come here. We already did these activities, right? So it's the same as the last one. It's suppose in this class she will be like finishing all these, right? But I already did this in the other video. And what the main character do with her night? She could create this beautiful scar, but she couldn't stop knighting. And what could happen if she keeps knighting endlessly? She will die because she will fail. Like she was obsessed, so obsessed with the knighting that um, she may just die. What might the woman feel while she knighting so much? Maybe she might feel the euphoria, right? Like the excitement, like as an addiction, until she felt scared because she couldn't control it, and yeah, she could die for it. What may be the reason that they needs all the time? She could be stressed, sad, anxious. What other abilities can you imagine the woman has beside knitting? Maybe everything about craft. I have the impression that after that, sorry, here, oh my gosh, the weather here goes down so fast and it's so cold. We just, well, we didn't just change stations, seasons, but we come from summer and was really hot, and now it's really cold, like really, really cold. It's not even winter, it's like we are in fall, but you can feel it. Okay. Um, what might be the reason that she nights all the time? Hmm, maybe stress, maybe anxious, I don't know. Abilities, everything about crabs. What could be a problem caused by knitting too much? She lost that, and like she lost control, and at the end she knit with her hair, and she almost fell out the cliff. Uh, what might happen if someone else tried to stop her from knitting? I don't know. I have the feeling she might be angry at that person. It's like it's my perspective, right? It's not an opinion. I like that's why I like about this church. Everybody has a different point of view because there is no dialogue that is explaining legit what's going on. Um, sorry. Having a really bad back pain right now, and the cold is not helping. I'm so sorry. And I just feel so emotional that nobody showed up in my class, and I have to do all the like doing this video is an improvisation. Like I was ready for my son. Like I thought she will show up today. I'm just sorry. So if somebody tries to stop her, I think she might be angry. Like we don't like that nobody just stop us for what we like to do, right? Even if that's not good for us. Um, what can we learn about patience or skill from her knitting? I think as more you practice, as better you became, but anything can be, anything could be an obsession, anything could be something, anything should be an obsession, right? We need to take times, breaks for everything we do. And what might happen if this story, if we use her time differently, he might develop multiple skills. So, well, this is the idea of this class, that we're gonna, just like, I will ask all my students all the questions and they have to respond. The idea is to take turns. The idea is, to speak. This one will be like our conversational timing. And then I have this activity now here. Let me find it. Tenemos esta actividad, we have this activity, donde los estudiantes deben hacer un monólogo personal sobre habilidades y posibilidades. El objetivo es que los estudiantes reflexionen sobre sus propias abilities and possibilities usando verbos modales can, could, may, might, y produzcan un monólogo personal y natural, además de un escrito que recoja sus ideas, ¿cierto? Piensa en tus habilidades y en habilidades que podrías desarrollar. Reflexiona sobre las posibilidades futuras. Aquí hay expresos de frases. Escribe un texto personal sobre tus habilidades y posibilidades. Asegúrate de usar al menos 5 o 6 ejemplos de los modales. Porque es de los verbos modales, esto será la parte escrita y luego deben hacer la grabación del monólogo en vocal. Cuando lo graben, yo no quiero que ellos lo lean, o sea, la verdad no me importa si lo leen, lo que quiero es que suene natural, ¿listo? Entonces, lo mínimo que puede durar el audio son 2 minutos, lo máximo son 5. Les voy a dar 30 minutos a los estudiantes para que hagan eh, este contenido y me deben enviar tanto la reflexión escrita como el link del vocablo. Después de que los estudiantes me manden eso, el link del vocablo y el todo, la idea es que yo voy a esta app y yo voy a conseguir el transcript de sus audios, donde luego se los voy a mandar como feedback y ellos tienen que, lo que les voy a pedir que hagan ahí es que organicen, comparen que también salió el transcript de la aplicación Nota para que miren cómo, en qué palabras están fallando en pronunciación. Yo hago mucho esta actividad, me gusta mucho hacerla exactamente por ese mismo motivo. And when they finish, is what I'm telling you, I'm always having like a plan B, plan C. If we finish before the 2 hours, the idea is coming here and do this activity. Ask me if you can. Objetivo de la actividad. Los estudiantes formularán y responderán preguntas orales relacionadas con rutinas, intereses, habilidades y posibilidades, utilizando estructuras del presente simple, adverbios de frecuencia, verbos modales, can, could, might, y expresiones de gusto o preferencia, I like, I enjoy, I prefer, I hate, I love. Además, identificarán correctamente los verbos de acción, nombres y objetos dentro de tus propias oraciones. ¿Qué quiere decir esto? This is a whole review of what we had done until the moment. Con esto, esta es como la actividad de repaso o como de asentamiento, o como de confirmación, como de una evaluación completa, ¿cierto? Bueno, pues no de evaluación, de autoevaluación, maybe. Donde los estudiantes van a aplicar todos los temas que hemos visto y repasado hasta el momento. Y van a crear pues estas preguntitas, ¿cierto? Entonces, el estudiante debe crear las 10 preguntas, abiertas o cerradas, no tienen que ser con WH y las preguntas deben ser naturales y personales y variadas. Aquí hay unos ejemplos de preguntas. Entonces, cuando ellos ya tengan las preguntas, para hacer las preguntas les voy a dar unos 15, 20 minutos, porque quiero que las estructuren bien, sobre todo como con los temas pertinentes que les estoy preguntando, que les estoy pidiendo. Luego de que las estructuren, vamos a ir y yo les voy a decir, este estudiante le pregunta a este estudiante su pregunta número 4. Así. Entonces, la idea es hacerlo como tipo juego. Y ya, la verdad, no sé qué más decir. I don't really know what else to say. Like, it's 2 hours. I can be here 2 hours just explaining something because I don't gonna explain my activities for my next class because that would be like I will be ahead like 4 classes with this group. Like I just don't get it. For now that I'm so confused, please just accept my video until I get the instructions, and I will pray that this doesn't happen ever again and I don't have to just record myself as a weirdo just talking and that's it, and the next class my student actually show up. So my eyes hurt. So I am gonna turn off my camera and my microphone. I'm gonna leave the video recording. I repeat, it's not my fault. I was ready. I am ready. I have my activities. My activities are always dynamic. You guys cannot say, I was irresponsible and I didn't contact my students. They have the invitation signed Sunday. I just have 2 students for this group, and one of the students never, never, ever, 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 ever show up. Ever. Never. And the other one is graving. Like I can't. I just can't. I feel for her. I do have my class. I already explained what we're supposed to do with this class. Of course, next time she shows up, I'm gonna do this class because it's such good class and it's such great topic. Gonna be so good for her. I just don't know. I'm gonna turn my camera off. It's 8:06. And I'll be back when the video is around hour 40. And when it's around hour 40, I will do like my bye. You who is watching this video, I'm so sorry you have to watch this huge crazy monologue about me. Like, I don't know. I just had it. I don't know, I'm so sorry. I am ready here to do the class. I show you my activities. I show you all, but I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna turn my camera off and turn my microphone off, and I'll be back. Okay, here I am. I'm still here in the class time. I'm really sorry about this, but yeah, I will leave the camera for 10 more minutes, so the recording is the minimum time, and I hope we don't have this trouble for the next classes. I will reach my tutor and my director, and I will see what they say.